Hello. Okay. Hello, people. It is your good friend Chad Marco here again with another episode of the Vampyr playthrough. Oh man, I just ate a bunch of food, so I'm like, I'm high on carbs right now. So forgive me if I'm not as eloquent and talkative. My stomach is just full of bullshit. All right, so on the previous episode, I believe I defeated Doris Fletcher, who was the source of the infection in this part of London. Oh shit, hold up. Battle time. Oh crap. Yeah, she was the source of the infection in this part of town. So of course I had to take her out. And then I reported my findings to the Ascalon Club. And then Lord Redgrave gave me the instructions to make Aloysius Dawson my progeny. So the mission right now is to... Whoa. Yeah, bitch. These guys are getting kind of strong now. I gotta give it to him. My claw used to instant kill him, but I guess because I haven't been taking full advantage of embracing the citizens. But yeah, the mission now is to go find Aloysius Dawson and make him my progeny. Well, that's what I'm supposed to do, but that's not what I'm going to do because fuck that rich snob asshole old ass in 1 foot in the grave bastard. Fuck him. I wish I would give him my blood. I'd give him some piss. Isn't this his house here? Yeah, this is it. Wow, I didn't expect to find it so soon. But like I said last episode, I'm not gonna do it just yet. I'm not gonna do this whole part just yet. It's a lot of people I haven't spoken to yet in this area, and I want to go ahead and get acquainted with everyone. You know, just so you guys get to see the colorful personalities. Let me scoot up some in this game. But now I know where he is. He's right here. So there's a shop here? Oh no, it's a hideout. Alright, so this episode I'm just going to, well, I'm not gonna just talk to people the whole time, but that's gonna be my main focus right now. Just getting to know the people I haven't really spoken to a lot. You know, just doing some citizen shit, you know? Now here's two interesting guys. The twins.
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right.
Good point.
And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
But who? Oh, he's sick
Do
too.
you need my medical attention, sir?
Indeed. I've never been good at explaining my feelings, but I can tell when my body is hurting me.
You have nothing to be worried about. You should recover by taking this.
Sounds so easy to fight disease. Too bad it's not the same making people smile again.
What the fuck? He's right though. Damn.
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
I still enjoy living in London, no matter how difficult it can be sometimes.
Then I am sincerely happy for you. True happiness in life seems to be the most difficult goal to reach these days.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see.
Who are you waiting for exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you're not in your place? That sort of trap.
I don't know.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
Well, that's about all I can get out of him.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Yeah, so apparently these two, they are waiting for somebody or someone, but you don't really know exactly what, because they don't even really know.
Good evening.
Just very
I'm
strange.
Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
It really is.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Maybe he knows Jonathan, because Jonathan is kind of a famous surgeon. I mean, he's not like fucking super famous. He ain't a fucking pop star or nothing, but you know, his name has gotten around.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Wow, a lot of info there.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I know we are not living in the most peaceful of
I do. I'm a vampire. I get to do what the fuck I want to.
appreciate London's complexity.
Yes, me too. This city tests us. It invites us to find ourselves, to discover our true nature, scattered throughout its dark streets.
But what if we don't like what we find?
Do we ever know who we are? I wonder sometimes. Or maybe it is the journey to find out who we are that changes us.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
Man, these guys are just they're just so cryptic. I don't know what to really think about them.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He has always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
That had nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Okay. Let me go back over here.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. No, nothing.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
Alright. Yeah, that's a hint you get for them when you stalk them. I might wait a little bit just to see if they go ahead and do their thing. Okay, hold up. If the brother follows him, then yeah. All right, this might be it. You know, I should have role played as Jack the Ripper, like only killed all the women to satisfy my perverted fetish or something. You know, like Ted Bundy or Jack the Ripper. Okay. Oh shit! Hold up. Here we go.
We should be far from town already. All right. But where would we go? Anywhere. Anywhere that isn't here. And what is that, by the way? A safer place? A less strange place? And where would that be? Life is strange. And we are alive. For now, yes. But for how long? If we decided to flee, we should be far from town already. All right. But where would we go?
I mean, you get nowhere with these guys. They're so fascinating, but it's like they don't do anything or say anything that would give you some type of idea about what the fuck they're trying to do. All you know is that they're waiting for someone or something, and they want to leave, but they can't leave until that someone or something shows up. It's just so weird. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to them again later. For now, I'm going to talk to the primate of the Brotherhood that Dr. Swansea is a part of. He lives in this tomb down here. I'm sure he's gonna scold me for being an evil vampire.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, great. I just took it right in his fucking face.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They've told me of your unquenchable thirst for blood. Be wary, Ekon. I've heard such a rich diet can be bad for the heart.
He knows.
Do you require...
If you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
You'll feel better after taking this.
Thank you very much. I feel better already.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. We've time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
All right, so I got a hint about Aloysius Dawson there. That's pretty important if you want to have access to all the options available as far as dealing with his whole situation. Because if you don't know enough about him, then you can't do certain things to him.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Okay.
Here.
I'm balling.
Money.
The Hermit. An old man. A broken soul who has seen too much. The burden of guilt. This man will give up once the disease is defeated.
Oh yeah, one of the things about this guy, he can give you hints that you haven't found yet, just by paying him, because he's a tarot card reader, so he can see the future, the past, or the present, whatever the fuck. But yeah, that's what you can get out of him. It's pretty unique. He's the only one. He really the only person in the game that can do stuff like that.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller then.
Oh, I can tell you many things, but they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Well, he's on to the right track.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The Guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
Do not read it. Oh boy.
How long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time. Sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right. Let me hear it.
You'll cast your heart into the fire without hesitation, Jonathan. For pain is only for the mortals.
Yep. So this question right here, well, the response that you get is a hint towards which ending you're going to get.
I would rather not know. How do you measure the amount? Is it... How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
She could have survived as a vampire. If only she had given me a chance to explain. If only I could have found the words.
Not all vampires accept their new condition. Since suicide is impossible, you have to find a way to get someone else to relieve the pain.
I could have saved her.
No, Jonathan.
He's just like, no, John. You think? No, I'm telling
May
you.
I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer.
Why?
It's delicate and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars.
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's about all I can get out of him right now.
Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. The Empress, again. What are the cards?
You know, he has an interesting. Oh yeah, this is a little puzzle here where. Oh, excuse me. You got to step on these little plates in the right order to unlock that with this door or whatever, this wall, and there's a sword behind it, some sort of legendary weapon or whatever, but I don't really need it. And to be frank, is when I did get it, it wasn't that great. And it took me so long. It took me so long to open that door.
I cannot enter.
Good evening, sir.
Alright, so now I'm going to head to the other side of the West End. So as you can see, I've found everybody. I've spoken to everyone. Well, these two are dead, but other than that, everybody is alive and pretty well. Oh man, these people are sick over here though. Dum, 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 dum. Oh wait, I don't have to go that way. Okay, so let's go back to the other side. Foes in my way.
Oh my god!
Oh man. You guys see how strong I am now? See how cool I am? That was cool though, the way I just like teleported all the way up there. Took those two guys out.
It ain't your filthy piece of shit!
That's not nice. What the fuck? A filthy piece of shit. I don't even think I'd call my enemies that. That's brutal. Whew, okay, so who do I talk to now? Oh yeah, she gave me a side quest too. I want to do that one. It's pretty short but sweet. Let me see, track. Okay, so whoa, all the way over there. Shit, let's go. Am I going the right way? That's the right way. Oh no. Okay, I was looking at the wrong icon. I was looking at the main quest icon, not the side quest icon. Yeah, so fuck is her name? Yeah, Charlotte at Asbury, she wanted me to find her friend who went missing after learning about vampires. I wonder what happened to her. Yeah, but that guy I just spoke to down in that tomb, the tarot card reader, he has an interesting mission. You gotta find a note for him, but he tells you not to open it specifically, right? And I think the first time I played this, I didn't open it because I remembered playing Vampire the Masquerade, and they tell you don't open the casket. And of course, I opened the casket. And if you played that game, do you know what happened afterwards? So, but the consequence of looking at the note in this game isn't nearly as devastating as, you know, the Vampire the Masquerade casket thing. I believe if you look at it, you get a hint, but you don't get you get a hint, but you don't get paid, or you don't get paid as much. And if you don't look at it, then you miss a hint for him. So you kind of got to weigh the pros and cons of that. You know, get the hint or get the money. Oh shit. I think I have to go through Clarence's house to get up here. Well, let me see. Oh boy.
Hello, Venus.
Shut up, let me in.
At least you survived the Great War. I feared the worst.
No, they can't kill me. I'm a badass. Well, I am now. Okay.
No invitation is needed to enter this building. That can't be a good sign.
Yes.
No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend Emily wanted to become a vampire. Something must have gone wrong. Someone is responsible for this mess. But who?
Yeah, so that letter from Emily is talking about how she wanted to become a vampire. And I believe she ended up finding and tracking down the vampire and falling in love with him, and then tried to convince him to turn her into a vampire. I could have sworn. Search the room.
Blood. I should follow the trail.
Follow the blood trail. Boom. That's so cool. Hey there, buddy. Follow the blood trail like Blue's Clues. Or Red Clues. Oh shit, I think I lost it. Oh damn. Oh, there he is.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I intend to do so very soon, thank you. But for the moment, I'd like to shed light on the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman. Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last wedding good.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us.
Mm-hmm.
Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
And then what?
The body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
Until the artery burst. Well, to be honest, it's not like... I mean, she asked for it. She wanted to become a vampire. So, I could just say I believe you, right? And let him go. But, I want his experience points.
Your cruelty deserves punishment, sir.
And what else is new?
Haha! Let's duel! Yep, got 200 experience points and 100 shillings. I think the first time I played this, I let him go. I mean, because honestly, again, she asked for it. You know me. I know the game. You know, I already know you can't save these hoes. I'm not Captain Save a Hoe. She went out of her way to find a vampire so that she could become an Ekon. And when he broke it down, I was like, you know what, bro? You right. It really ain't your fault. Shit. She wanted to become a vampire. You tried to give her what she want. It ain't work. She died. Oh, well. But, you know, in a run like this, I want experience points and money. So I went ahead and took him out.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Oh, I got to give her the bad news.
What do you know about Aloysius Dawson?
That man is a tyrant, the embodiment of greed and selfishness. All I despise about this country.
Oh, damn.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
I have found out what happened to your friend, Emily.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
She thought she'd met an honest one and made a deal with him. Unfortunately, Emily did not survive the process.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned. I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No, the risk is real. Have you any idea what a body has to endure? To become an organism entirely consumed by its need to process and recombine blood.
I should never have talked to Emily about vampires. I never thought she'd actually try it without me. Thank you, sir. Here, take this for your discretion.
Charlotte steak. Wow, I really wanted that.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Well, that side quest is done. Investigation succeeded. So let's have a bit more fun with the citizens. Now, Clarence.
Anything suspicious recently?
This guy.
Don't let any strangers come into your house.
So Clarence and his wife have an interesting situation going on. Let me try to see if I can get that.
Remember, don't let any strangers come into your house.
I can try to get that going. I really do adore this area. It's so lively. Kind of reminds me of the hospital a little bit. Oh, I forgot how to get to the damn. How to get to Clarence's house. Oh, fuck. As much as I play this game.
Women die too in this war.
Do they really? I mean, I'm not questioning her, but shit, I didn't know what, they got bitches on the front line? God, where the hell is his house at? I know it's like right behind the alley somewhere. No, it's not it. Oh God, this is driving me crazy now. My head's about to pop. Because I can't believe how long it's taking me to find it. No, I think it's right here. Yeah, okay. Now, it's a certain way you gotta get her hint. I think I gotta be right here. I'm a peeping Tom. And so the waiting begins. I really want this hint though. It's a pretty good one. I look so damn evil. Look at me. I really do feel like Jack the Ripper now. Maybe I ought to just start killing bitches, you know? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right on schedule.
You give me no other choice, Clarence. Yes, my love, it's a new tea I bought. Not too bitter for your taste, I hope. Drink your tea, my love. Drink it to the last drop. And shut your damn trap for good.
Oh! So yes, Venus is so frustrated with Clarence's obsession with vampires his spending of all their money and savings, the embarrassment that has resulted from all of this, that she has planned to poison and kill him, her husband. What a despicable bitch.
Hello, Jonathan. Please come in.
Ah,
Sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I bet you are, huh?
What do you need from me, Jonathan?
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I never met the man. I know Clarence tried to contact him recently, but I don't know why.
Well, here we go.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back. But I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
So you don't believe Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
The important question is, what do you really think of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
Well, he didn't invent it, but I know there's no convincing her.
What do you think about Clarence squandering his fortune on his obsession?
Soon we'll be poor and forced to sell the house. Where will we go? In which filthy, infected part of town will we end up? I'm so afraid.
Why are you poisoning your husband?
He has spent a fortune printing his bloody papers. I can't stand this nightmare anymore. We are the butt of everyone's jokes since he returned.
If you're so frustrated by Clarence's behavior, why don't you just leave him?
I have already lost the best years of my life because of him. I will not jeopardize my future for some lunatic. He goes, and I inherit what's left.
I cannot let you kill your husband, Venus. This madness is more insane than his obsession.
What are you going to do? Report me to the police? I did my research too, Dr. Reed. The substance I use is undetectable.
Don't press your luck.
And did you see Clarence's state of mind? What would become of him if left alone?
Oh boy.
Goodbye for now.
Okay, so this is a very, very interesting situation. Oh boy. So obviously she's fed up. She's trying to poison Clarence and kill him. But she says some interesting shit, right? You know, I don't mean it's to turn this into the fucking red pill, you know, the fucking red pill hour. But notice what she said. Like, she already gave up the best years of her life. So obviously she's no spring chicken. She's probably somewhere in her 30s or whatever. So she's no longer in her physical prime. She knows that it will be hard for her to sort of restart and find another man, a wealthy man that will take her in and take care of her and whatnot. So she's trying to cash out by going ahead and killing Clarence and taking the remainder of their savings so that she can live comfortably for as long as possible. But I just find it interesting because that's like the female dating strategy shit 101, you know? It just goes back to the fact that marriage for women is primarily about security, and he's fucking up that security. You know, she traded her good years. Well, she traded her prime years in exchange for the security that came with marrying him. And now that that's going up in smoke, she wants to kill him so that she can, you know, keep keep as much of their savings that are left as possible.
Mary came here with her husband and her son. They were such...
Man, so of course I already talked about this. You know, like a lot of characters, they have certain secrets that can help you determine whether or not you want to kill them. And I think poisoning my best friend and trying to kill him, you know, that definitely puts you on the chopping block. That definitely puts you on my shit list. I mean, I get it, but you can't. This isn't a situation where you kill somebody, right? Like, I understand that he's spending all the money on what you believe to be bullshit, but you can't kill a man over that.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
Oh, I know.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Well, I've discovered he's quite versed in occult knowledge. So I wrote him a letter asking him to finance my research about vampires. He never responded.
Well, he is a dick.
These are the documents you wanted me to look for. I think I've gathered all the available occult research about vampires.
Oh, thank you, Johnny. Huh, that'll help me separate the myths from the facts.
I'm not sure you can consider this material factual, but it's yours now. What do you intend to do with it?
First, I'm going to show them to Venus. It'll open her eyes and make her understand the importance of my mission.
Somehow I don't think so, buddy.
Do you realize you are ruining your family, Clarence? Don't you see the risk here?
Money isn't important. Not important when it is a matter of life and death. That is what my dear Venus cannot understand.
People will laugh at you, if they don't already. Think about your wife and your position. Think about your future.
I understand my wife's embarrassment, but gossips don't kill, vampires do. There'll be no future if people don't open their eyes.
I mean, this is just really sad because he's totally on the right track. Like, he's not crazy. It's just that people are just not going to believe him because you're talking about fucking vampires and Dracula shit.
I can't believe I'm telling you this, but if warning people is that important to you, why not choose a more efficient way to spend your money?
Don't you think I tried? I knocked at every door, went to every bank. I even tried to be published. No, Jonathan. This is a one-man war.
Venus is poisoning you, Clarence. She wants you dead.
So she really hates me that much now. My poor wife. I had no idea my research would drive her to such extremes.
I'm sorry, Clarence.
Why would you tell me that? First you returned from the dead, and now you tell me my wife is trying to murder me.
Yeah.
You're a stupid
Why not?
bastard, but you're my friend, Clarence. And I don't have many left. I don't want you to die. Not like that.
But I love her. I love my wife. Did I make her suffer that much? Have I become such a burden?
Yes.
So you have no suspicions about her at all? Nothing in Venus's behavior has seemed odd since you returned?
Frankly, it's my behavior that's been odd. Ever since I got back from the war, she accuses me of being paranoid and delusional.
Well, I got
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Well, now I have all of his hints, so you know what that means. I've been racking up a lot of experience points too, just doing these side quests and talking to people, healing them and stuff. That's why it's worth taking time to do this. You get to know the people and their secrets and their character.
Hello, Jonathan.
As well as get useful experience points. It's all nice and good in the end.
You're lost, Jonathan.
Still acting like an innocent
What
little
do you
lady,
need from
huh?
me, Jonathan?
Did Clarence recently show you documents that prove the existence of vampires?
Yes, he did. And he also told me you spent a few nights gathering research for him. Seriously, Jonathan. Why feed his obsession like that?
He's my friend. I thought it might help him rest, instead of going outside at night. Tell me, what are your thoughts about vampires?
Gibberish and poppycock. Dracula was a good book, but these documents were just mumbo-jumbo. I burnt them all as soon as Clarence went outside again.
Damn. That's fucked up.
Why do you and your husband argue so much?
He is not the kind man I married and loved. He is obsessed now. Obsessed with chimeras. I feel trapped. It just makes me want to scream.
Well, I got something that's gonna make you want to scream. I can't let you sit here and kill my friend. You crazy bitch. Red pill, motherfucker. Homies over hoes.
Danced with you at my wedding, Jonathan.
I know.
What have you become?
You don't want to know. Yeah, I gotta say, that's one bitch I don't mind killing. She was literally trying to poison my best friend to death. And she gave me 4,000 experience points. Oh man, but I think when you kill her, I don't know. I think when you kill her, what happens to Clarence? He might join the Guard of Pre-Win, or he might become a monster. I don't think he'll become a monster though, because it's fucking Clarence. He knows about this shit. But I believe that I read, if you kill Clarence, believe Venus alive, then she will join the Guard of Pre-Win, because him getting killed will convince her that vampires are actually real. And so you might end up running into her and fighting her.
Women's right to vote is only
Oh shit, which way is the... Alright, do I have all the hints for him? Yeah, so I'm good on that front. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Aloysius Dawson's house, his mansion, so I can go ahead and finish this main quest here. I had a lot of fun talking to the people, you know, doing the side quest and the whole Clarence Venus scenario. That was fun. It's always fun to do. Oh! Sorry, bitch. Overkill. Oh, you got me. You nipped me there, buddy. They are so slow and predictable. Ooh. Alright. Where am I now? Alright, I'm pretty close now. Hold on, am I going the right way? Hold on. Oh, a vampire. A real vampire.
This is nothing.
Oh shit, that was good. You got me. Okay, so his house is right here, but it's like I always, isn't that it right there? It's very close. I just always forget. I always forget where the fucking door is at. I saw a beast over here. Oh, I thought I did. Where the fuck is that guy's mansion? It's right there, but it's like when you get there, you don't see it. And I was just there. Like, oh crap! What the? I wonder what he was about to say. You get back at the. My power is too much for you. Maybe I gotta go around here. Man, I always hated looking for this guy's house. Isn't this it? No, it's not. What the, dude, like, don't you guys see what I'm talking about? Don't you guys see? It's right here, right? But it's not here. It's right there, but it's not there. But obviously that's not it. But what I'm saying is like they're like that the quest marker isn't leading me towards it. Is what I'm trying to say though. But it just occurred to me exactly where it's at. But I'm just saying it sucks because the quest marker it's not leading you there. Like it should. It's leading you to the entrance to this area. But I just remembered exactly how to get there. And I believe this is it right here. Aloysius Dawson. Oh boy. Man, Venus was really delicious. Oh boy. She's definitely one of the more evil characters within the game. A gold digging murderer. Well, potential murderer.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my project?
Fuck no. Let me just steal all the stuff lying around first. This is very off topic, but I was on R9K and I saw this thread about this AI, this philosophy AI. You can ask it questions, and I asked it, why do girls like bad boys? And it said a couple different things, but what stood out to me was like, it's just like, in conclusion, women like guys who meet their physical needs regardless of their character. And that I felt like that was such a good answer. You know? basically saying, you know, looks matter so much. It doesn't really matter if you're evil or you're good. As long as you're hot, bitches will fuck with you. Is he in here? Oh, no. Okay.
It's locked.
I might ask it if vampires are real. Might give me an interesting answer. That AI really is fascinating, though. It gives some interesting questions. Almost there. Hold up. You know, I gotta steal everything. Oh wait, I was already here. Okay.
It's locked, all right.
God, everything is locked. You greedy bastard. How dare you protect your belongings?
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight, I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Scared now, huh?
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
I'm the only vampire in the room for now, so please indulge me.
All right. What is it you wish to ask?
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired.
I know everything I need to
feel my
know.
life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed. And I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Donald Trump style, huh?
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
I've already made up my
At
mind.
last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
Fuck Lord Redgrave and fuck you too, bitch.
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
I did. Mr. I do as I please. Level 5. I know exactly where I'm going. I got a preacher to go see. Yeah, second key. Oh, I see. Yeah, I just got all the keys to his safes. Well, obviously, what I just did was against the wishes of Lord Redgrave, but quite frankly, he can kiss my pale ass. Oh, 500 shillings. I'm balling. Life is good. You know, I feel like I've become more stable. Like early on, I was killing kind of randomly.
Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder.
Oh.
I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his
What
punishment.
the fuck? I forgot about that. I gotta go talk to him. But yeah. I feel like early on I was just killing indiscriminately, you know, because I was in a rush to get strong and just get through the game. But now I can feel my identity taking shape, you know. I think I'm somewhat of a lawful evil type. Definitely evil, but there's a you know, I'm not gonna just go around killing randomly anymore. That's not the thing. But at the same time, I will kill on a whim. But I will at least try to be selective about who I kill. Like Venus, for example. She's, you know, tried to kill my best friend. So why not? And next I'll probably kill the preacher because he sets people on fire. Again, why not kill an asshole like that? Where's that third safe at? I don't know if like maybe lawful evil or neutral evil, but certainly not chaotic evil. I'm not just, you know, killing everybody. This isn't a kill everybody run. There's another safe. I just don't know where it's at. I want to get to it before I get out of here. Sorry if it takes me a little while, guys. I really want that damn safe. Okay, that's one. Is it over here? No, that's two. Where is his third safe? Ugh, I'm looking so hard, it's making me dizzy. Ugh, God. Where is it? There were 3 keys. Where is it? Is there a third safe? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe there's not even a third safe in here. I just want to be sure before I get out. It's driving me nuts now. But it said 3 keys. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm balling anyway. I'm balling. It's not here. What up, dog? See ya.
It's locked.
Damn.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What? What happened?
I could not let such a dangerous man become immortal. Not from my blood, not for you.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple.
Yes, it is.
I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone.
And by the sword, you die. Man, that was such a cool scene. He was like, all right, get rid of me then. He called his bluff. See, Redgrave didn't want any of that, you know. The whole reason he wanted Jonathan on his side was because he knew how powerful Jonathan was. He knows Jonathan isn't the one. He knows Jonathan is not pussy. He knows Jonathan is not the one to fuck with. That's why he ain't do shit. He wouldn't wait to get his boys to try to jump me or whatever. He ain't about to do shit himself. He already know what it is. That's why he wanted Jonathan in the clique anyway, because he knew Jonathan was strong. He knew Jonathan was of some crazy demonic ass god vampire blood, and I don't know what the fuck he is. Oh boy.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Lady Ashbury. You know her. Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the Sewer Skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
No time to lose then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Tell her we need to talk.
In the end, is this not what we all need? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
Yeah, so the Pembroke Hospital has been attacked by the Guard of Pre-Win. I gotta save, what's his name? Yeah, Swansea, Dr. Swansea. Nothing to worry about. Just a life and death situation. But I want to go kill that preacher first. First and foremost. Oh, what's up? Lord Finney. Lord Finney. Maybe he's sent from Ascalon to try to kill me. He's got a name. He's not just a regular vampire, so. But to me, you are a regular vampire, bitch. Okay, so I'm back in Whitechapel. Who's that? Whitechapel. Now, I know you guys just saw that I ran. Shut up. I know you guys just saw that I ran into old Bridget, right? Now, if you remember earlier, Elizabeth said that Lord Redgrave is of lesser lineage. You know, he's got bitch ass blood. And the way she found this out is she talked to old Bridget, and it turns out that Bridget, you guys are talking way too much. Shut up. But yeah, it turns out that old Bridget used to be Lord Redgrave's lover, and he tried to turn her into a vampire, and she ended up turning into a scowl. And that's how they found out that he's of lesser lineage. He can only create scowls. They know because Bridget turned to a scowl when he tried to turn her into a vampire.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
That's all you have to say for yourself. Well, it seems like I don't have the hint that would have revealed what he was doing with Samuel. I must have missed something. But yeah, fuck it. Like I said earlier, him and Samuel, they were going around killing people who were sick. Somehow I just never picked up the hint. I thought I did. But fuck it. But fuck it. But fucking.
Please forgive me, my lord, for my eyes were blind to the devil in front of me.
Yes.
My task will remain unachieved.
Let me think. Is there anybody else? Because now my mesmerized level is at 5, which is as high as it can go. Well, anybody else I need to get rid of? No, I think everybody else I'm pretty much cool with. I could kill him, like, you know. I'll think about it. But over here, I don't know. We'll see. But let me just rest and level up, and then I'll call it an episode. Whitechapel is kind of a bitch. Because the safe house is behind the low zone. Yeah, I thought I found a hint for the preacher that would have revealed his sins, but I must have missed it. I must have left it at the tomb at the cemetery. I think that's where you find it at. It's like a letter or something, or maybe I never read it. Oh well. Yeah, he was up to no good. He was probably just as evil as I am. But not as powerful, which was his biggest mistake in the end. Relying on the protection of God instead of weapons. God. Okay, so what can I upgrade? Can I upgrade this axe? Nah, not quite yet. The mace is good. What about the dragon bane? Nah, not quite. Well, I'll leave it as is. So let's level up before I end the episode. I got quite a lot of experience points. Okay, so let's see. That's cool. Where do I want to go with this? Doesn't really matter at this point. I'm pretty much good to go, but you know, might as well become God. Get God mode out this bitch. Max out my basic stats. Ooh, I'm level 40. Cool. Maybe this. Let me see. You concentrate your blood in your hands and feet to increase the impact of your target. Brace them automatically. Damage. That's recovery. Alright. Hold up. Alright. Hold up. Gotta think about it. Amazing I haven't really leveled this up much. But I don't really need to be honest. Oh yeah, this would be pretty nice. But I don't get a lot of blood. I mean, I don't get chances to drink blood a lot anymore. I think I'd rather go for bullets to be honest. And there we go. Now let's see what effect death has had on the local population. Oh, here we go. Murder of Aloysius Dawson. Terrible news for London. The death of Aloysius Dawson, head of the Dawson Empire, occurred last night at around 4 a.m. One of his manor's chambermaids found him in his bed this morning, bathed in his own blood. She immediately reported the incident to the police. A number of Mr. Dawson's household staff are currently being interviewed, but a clear culprit is yet to be identified. Born in the city, Mr. Dawson had been a benevolent patron of London and a faithful member of the Catholic Church for many years. He wore many hats: tradesman, employer, father, and brother. The lucky few who knew him personally, myself included, knew that he was much more. He was a man of vision. He saw a glistening future for our crime-ridden capital. He saw the ways through which our families and friends could be protected from the dangers outside. He saw how he himself, as a man of wealth and influence, could use his fortune to the benefit of the people. Mr. Dawson had planned to turn the city into a fortress where the virtuous could live in peace. Sadly, this idea attracted the jealousy of others, and they did not let him live long enough to enjoy the fruit of his dedication. Mr. Dawson leaves a daughter and many admirers to mourn his loss. SLA. Fuck him. Okay, damn, this place got... These motherfuckers kind of sick anyway, though. I did it to save you guys, but you're already sick. So it's critical, but it's still not like, this is sustainable. This is very sustainable because you got to keep in mind, a lot of people are sick right now. Once I heal them, it'll go up well into serious. So it's still stable and good, even though he's dead and I killed 3 people here. Yeah, he's dead. And this place pretty good too. It'll, well, you know. Yeah, and the hospital is always always pretty good. Well, you know, critical is bad, but it's not, you know. I feel like as long as you're around like 60%, that's stable enough. So I hope you guys enjoyed that episode, and I will return later. So, oh man, look at my bars. So see you guys.